Hi there, this is 5 Minute Physics with Isaac. So in today's episode, I'm going to talking about another interesting topic in physics, and this concept is known as the concept of heat energy. So just as it has been said, heat is a form of energy. Now, heat energy is observed to be transferred between hot body and cold body. So there's an energy that is being transferred from a body that is hot to a colder body. Now, this energy is known as heat energy. And one thing you should know about heat is that it always moves from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration. So it explains the fact that a hot body has higher concentration of heat, and then a colder body has lower concentration of heat. So definitely it will always be transferred from a hot body to a colder body. Now, there are modes by which this heat is being transferred, and we have three basic modes in physics, so which I'm going to be discussing in this video. The first one is the conduction of heat. One thing you should take note is that conduction takes place in solids. That is, heat transfer such that the average position of the substance involved or of the object involved does not change. So if you have a metallic rod now look at this material. If this material was a conductor, which is not because it's a plastic, but if it was a metal, then if I supply heat from this end, the movement, the position of the component of this pen does not change. But since it is a conductor, it would have been transferred over time from this end to this other end. And that is what conduction is. The average position of the particle involved not changing. So conduction takes place in solids, and the object that allows it to pass through them easily are known as conductors. Now the second one is convection. This convection takes place in fluids, liquid or gases. And we can say that convection will not even happen without the actual movement of the particles of the substance involved. Unlike conduction, that the average position of the particles remains the same. But for convection, the position of the particles will have to be changed before there's going to be heat transfer. For example, if you want to boil water, you supply heat to the base part of the water inside the container. And based on this heat energy, there is a transfer of energy from heat energy to kinetic energy. So the water closer to the surface, to the source of heat, gains kinetic energy, and they begin to move up. And along with them, they carry the heat energy that they possess, and thereby transferring it throughout the entire liquid, throughout the entire water. Also in air, if you have a room and the amount of air in that room is exposed to an amount of heat supply, before you know it, the heat would have transferred throughout the room based on convection. And the last one is radiation. Radiation is a mode of transfer of heat such that the intervening medium is not affected. For example, this heat from the sun is reaching the earth due to radiation, by the form of radiation. How? Because there is a vacuum between the sun and the earth. So, which implies that there is nothing between the sun and the earth that is causing the transfer of heat to reach the earth. So which implies that the heat from the sun is not dependent on whatever is between the sun and the earth to reach us. So the radiation does not affect the intervening medium. So if this is the heat is coming from air and the heat is going in air, no matter what is between them, it is not needed for radiation to occur. So this body can radiate heat to this body without causing the intervening medium to be heated up. So thank you very much for sticking with me on today's episode, and please subscribe and like this video. When there's a next video, I want you to be the first person to see it. Thank you very much.